Hey guys, Indy here with Ultimate Tool Reviews. Well, a brand called Alloyman, they primarily sell their tools on Amazon, actually reached out to me and they asked if I wanted to try out a tool to give a review on. I said sure, but I said send me a tool that's going to be somewhat interesting, something that's going to be, not something I can just buy anywhere, something that's going to have a little more value to it, and give me something that I can review that is going to be just unique and kind of out there as well. So they said check out this impact wrench. Now they're not paying me for this review, they're not telling me what to say, what not to say. They just sent me the tool for free. They said check it out, let us know what you think. So this tool is, as of this video, is currently about $75 with one of those little coupons on Amazon. And what's cool about it is this is a full kit that you get. You don't just get the tool, you're not buying it, buy the battery separately, buy the charger separately, like some other stores do, but you get a whole toolkit here. Now, it's not the most advanced toolkit here, where it comes to, just get a ton of stuff, 200 pieces, but you do get a couple of PH2 bits or Phillips 2 bits there. You get two little nut drivers, and then you get also two screwdriver bits, which now I know what you're thinking, this is an impact driver, what are these for? Well, I'll get to that in just a second. But you also get a couple of nice sockets as well. Only thing I don't like about these sockets is that the numbers are kind of hard to read. You can kind of see right there, that's a 17 millimeter socket. Pretty hard to read on there. But the sockets, they seem about, that Pittsburgh level from Harbor Freight. So they'll do the job, of course. You get a charger here, which feels really light. And then you also get the impact and a 4 amp hour battery. Now what's cool about this is it does come with a fuel gauge on the front. Got it fully charged here, and this does have what I can tell is 2 modes on this impact here. So I've got just a regular mode, and then I've got a tire mode, and that is about it. It's also got a mode, put it in reverse, that if this green light turns on, it's the nut removal mode. So it waits for the nut to be loosened, and it stops automatically there for you. Pretty cool. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, it's a $75 impact kit. You should definitely buy, this brand or this brand, buy something different. But what's cool about this kit is this is a fantastic kit, in my opinion, to throw just, in your car. You're doing a long road trip, and you don't necessarily want to spend a ton of money on a tool you may or may not need, but you're still going to need the tool. And of course, I looked at a few other brands to try to compare and, find out, is this the best value that I can find? Well, the only other value I can find that's going to be sort of comparable to this tool is something from Harbor Freight. Now, I priced out on Harbor Freight for a 1/2-inch impact for getting, say, a battery, a charger, just a 1/2-inch impact that's sort of comparable to this one, and then also picking up a deep impact socket. I was at nearly twice the price of this impact, which is pretty crazy. Considering that you might not need this tool, but you might need it for just, doing a road trip and you take some lugs off some tires quick, maybe do a minor repair here and there. I'm not saying this is, the fantastic tool for, a mechanic or someone who's, a serious DIYer, but for definitely a occasional use impact wrench, I found this to be a pretty interesting tool, which had a fantastic value. Now looking more at the tool here, checking out this battery, seems like it's solidly well made. It's actually got a manufacturer date on here as well too. I know that Alloyman has another alternative charger where you can just plug the charger in right there, directly to the battery, and of course it takes I'd say about an hour and a half to charge on the charger. It actually came almost fully charged when I got it in from Amazon here, and overall worked pretty well. Charging it didn't take too long. So, I know what you're thinking now is, hey, why is there PH2 bits in here? Well, if you've ever heard of the Bosch Freak, that is a impact driver from Bosch, and it's actually an impact wrench, but in the top of it, there's actually a little hex adapter in there. So, of course, you can put on the usual sockets, go on here as well with the hog ring, but it also accepts PH2 bits, which is pretty cool. And they'll slide right in there. So it can be an impact wrench and an impact driver all in one. So once you're done with that road trip that you went on and you took this tool with you, you can still use this around the house now as an impact driver. Pretty cool tool, actually. So of course you can use the ones that have the drill bits, you can use the nut drivers, you can use PH2 bits in there. Lots of stuff you can use this tool for. So found it to be a really cool value. But of course now, let's see how well this tool works. Let's take off some lug nuts here. I've got my trailer over here. Let's see how well it does. All right, so I'm using the included 21mm socket that came in the kit. What's cool about the kit is it does include most socket sizes for pretty much most lug nut sizes on most vehicles. So pretty cool kit that it includes really almost everything you need here to really get going out of the box. So let's see what we can do. And I'm gonna put this in the nut removal mode as well too, so we'll see how well that works. And I've got these nuts just torqued down to the regular spec for this trailer. This is gonna be the same spec as most cars, most small SUVs. So let's see what we can do here. And that works just great. Barely impacts at all. It seems like it has plenty of power to pull those lugs off. And let's put them back on and see how well that does. There we go. All right, so let's drive in some lag bolts. Let's do a couple just regular screws as an impact driver, and let's see how well this thing does. We saw how it did on the impact, on the taking off the lug nuts. So let's see how it does with just regular around the home uses. So I wasn't sure if I was gonna get that last big one in, but you know what? It did it, no problem. That's actually pretty impressive. So let's just swap out to a regular Phillips 2-bit and see how well it does. Now, the only thing I don't like about this is there's not really a good latching system in this. It kind of just slides in. It doesn't really click or anything, but it does feel like it's a little bit tighter. It gets right there. So there is no, lock or anything in there. It kind of just slides in and just kind of holds itself in there a little bit. So I've got a couple drywall screws. Let's see how well it does with these. I'm going to point out a few other features of this impact wrench. So up here we've got the usual little bit of rubber gasket here, so if you bump it around it's going to be just fine. Of course it's got a brush motor and pretty high RPM as well too. I couldn't find many specs on here that I could actually verify, but it claims a no load speed of 2000 RPM, 27 impacts per minute, and 330 foot-pounds of max torque. So they do give you an email to contact for any warranty claims, and Alloyman claims a 3-year warranty on this tool. Of course, I've not had a chance to test this warranty out, see how well that works, but overall, I found the tool to be actually a pretty decent build quality for what you're getting in the price. Overall, I like the hard case. Seems like it's decently well made. You do get metal latches on it. So if you're looking for just, a nice, affordable impact driver kit that's good to go right out of the box, has some deep sockets, a couple PH2 bits for, around the house work, a few little drill bits, this is going to be a fantastic kit for just $75. And it's going to be useful for, whether you're in the car, you need to do a few things around the house, for just, casual, occasional DIY use, or even just a gift for $75. I think it's a fantastic deal, and definitely pretty interesting that it's kind of got that double functionality there with a 1/2-inch impact and also an impact driver. So let me know in the comments, guys, if you're using these tools before, what you think about this whole kit, and take care, guys.